Welcome to Daily Gym. Today I wanted to talk about the power of network. Yesterday I had a 1-hour call with somebody who had reached out to me as a result of one of the videos I posted on LinkedIn a few days ago. It was my first time talking to this person, and we touched on many different topics, mostly related to Senegal. We talked about things like agriculture, IT, SNS in the country, the culture of the country, the people there, differences between rural areas as well as Dakar or the capital area. And what I realized, what I took away from that conversation is not so much the information, but more the value of talking to people. Of course, everybody says that who you know is more important than what you know. And I do see merit in having calls with my friends or business partners or clients or other people that I hang out with quite regularly or talk with quite regularly. But talking with a stranger, whether it's 15 minutes, half an hour, or 1 hour, can trigger so many positive responses. I shouldn't say responses, can trigger so many positive reactions in oneself. The two things for me that were the main lessons I took away was, one, by talking to different people, many times a certain topic will come up again and again that you have been working on. So in my case, I was talking to him about what I've done this past month, what kind of lessons I took away from it, as well as my experiences from before. And the more I talk to him about it, the more I really have to articulate it well and process in my brain and consolidate the information I've had. The fact that you've done something, of course, can lead to you gaining a new skill. But I feel the moment that you can actually explain to that person how it works is when you start becoming really comfortable and competent in that particular area. The second thing is that talking with strangers usually leads to talking about a variety of topics. And while the topics by themselves might not seem to bring the most value, because of your background and the other information that you're getting on a daily basis, whether it's from books, news, social media, radio, TV, you name it, all these pieces start being put together in your brain. And sometimes it might take a few days. Sometimes it might take one night of sleep. Sometimes it might take a month. Sometimes you might meet another person a few days later that talks about a similar topic. And then a few months later, someone who talks again about the same topic. And finally, you've got the missing piece of the puzzle. And that's when it triggers something and you feel like, okay, now I've got an opportunity I can really go for. So the experience yesterday was really pleasant. Today, I've had another similar call that again triggered a lot of positive thoughts and opportunities in my mind that I'm going to explore a bit more later. So I'm going to try and see if I can schedule a call with a person I've never talked to before, at least once a day. And if I can do it more, then I'll try to do it more. So that's my recommendation for everybody, or advice for everybody. If anybody else has similar experiences to me or things in which I can optimize meeting and hanging out with new people, especially in the situation where we're in right now with the epidemic going around globally, then please let me know. That's all for today. I'll be back with another episode tomorrow.